Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. We got ourselves another replay analysis. This is actually from a six-man's match. So if you guys don't know what six-man's is, it's basically just, it's only threes, and it's a separate kind of like, ranking system. It goes by letters. I don't know what the lowest rank is. I don't know if the lowest is like H or something. I believe this is around champ, if I think D is around champ. I didn't look up the conversions or not, but, yeah, so this is six-mans, and so six-mans is only threes, so that's why it's called six-mans. They do have four-mans, I believe, which is twos, but it's mainly used for, running threes, and it's basically just more serious than, the regular in-game competitive mode. And this is where a lot of people find, like, potential players to create a team with. So, that's basically what six-mans is in a nutshell. What's funny about this is that the guy over there, his name is Totemo Kirai, which means, like, very dislike. But that's how it literally translates, but, in a Japanese way, it can mean, like, I don't like it very much, basically. So, I don't know why he has that name. So, guy thinks he's cool with that Japanese name. Alright. Thank God that guy missed. Where's your other guy? Okay, you see Noel pushing back, so you can push up here. It's not the worst idea. Actually, he's not even... I don't know where he's going. Why is he going there? See, normally I'd be like, okay, yeah, you can totally push up here, because I see Noel turning around, and he should be rotating behind you, but then he goes that way. But honestly, I would have stayed over here anyways. So, good on you for positioning there. Watch out for any demos behind you. Yeah. But you do have third man to help you out, so... Try to cut in, but it did not work. You just timed it wrong here. That's all that really happened here. I mean, you don't have to do this, right? You don't have to. You're trying to help your third man out, which I kind of understand. But at the same time, if you notice, it's not really too dangerous. Right? Just focus on, like, getting a demo on Jonkin. Right? So you're rotating like this. So you come around, you try to go this way immediately, and you go this way. Now you're around, and then you can hit the ball again. See how it just works out? And you're able to cover for everybody, you know? Just focus on rotating back rather than trying to cut, because when you're first man like this, not first man, but you're technically the last guy if things were reversed. Obviously, from this point of view, it looks like you're first man, but realistically, you're now the last man. So, you gotta just focus on getting a demo instead, and just rotating out. Because I think you confuse your teammate here. No, I think he was gonna go after it. Yeah, you confused him. So, I don't really think that was a good idea. I see what you were trying to do. Now, if you touch the ball, that would have been, I guess, okay, because you make up for it. You're actually able to touch the ball. What happens if you fail it, right? Well, then you cause a whole... you start faking everybody, and it, and it completely kills the momentum of your teammate, so... You gotta be careful with that. There are times where you can cut like that, or extend, but sometimes you just gotta be careful. That's a very close pinch. What the heck was that? Ooh. Okay. That would have been the score of a lifetime. Good speed here. Okay, this is stupid. Why? Because the ball's not going to do anything. Sure, you can pinch it. You can try. Pinch it down somewhere to middle. But you should also make sure if that's even available. Because look, let's face it, the ball is going away from you pretty quickly. And someone's probably back, right? Let's face it here. Someone's probably back. And sure enough, This Totemo Kirai guy is back. I don't like it very much guy. He's back, so you don't want to get caught up like this, because now you're just wasting your positioning and you're wasting your boost. Yeah, so it causes you to become very slow, so you don't always have to jump immediately after the ball. Okay, I wonder, what is your teammate doing? He decides to go for big boost rather than the ball. Maybe you guys... See, I don't have the scoreboard, so maybe you guys are calming. You guys should be calming, because this is 6-mans. I believe the rule of 6-mans is that you're supposed to be calming with everybody. That's the point. So I'm assuming that you're calming, so I guess he called out that he was going to fake it and go for big boost instead. So, which is fine. Good try on the pass block there, but you got to see this faster. You gotta be boosting, like, right now. I'm not even joking. Why? Well, by the time you move up forward, your teammate KX should be back enough, right? You gotta rush into middle immediately on this play. So if you reacted sooner and you saw the play sooner, this would have been nasty goal, because they would have overcommitted like crazy and nobody's back. You're rotating in the wrong spot. You should be rotating wide, not on the same side as where the ball is, right? The ball is on this side. You should be rotating this way instead. Look how much easier it is. And then you can go up this way, right? You can do whatever you want from there. Go for a fake. Pass to middle. Both teammates are going up. Can he double this? No way! He was so freaking close. What the heck? Dude, he would have actually scored that. Oh my god, dude. That is crazy. Hey, yo. Nice block. Oh, nice 50. Nice. See, this is the reason why you guys have to control your 50s. Because you turn a 50 into a secret passing play, right? If you actually did this on purpose, good for you. And if you did this by accident, well... try to recreate this 1,000 times, because this is so useful. Instead of making a pass obvious, remember when the Kirai guy went for a pass in the middle and you tried to block it? That's an obvious play attempt, right? That's very obvious. This isn't obvious, right? How would anybody expect a pass to happen from a 50? And sure enough, your teammate can actually reach it, so it's actually really solid. So hopefully you did that on purpose. And if you didn't, then try to incorporate that type of 50 in your games more. Because passing is good, but if it's too obvious, you're just giving away your battle plan, and you're just gonna get... And if it gets blocked, then two people just overcommitted, so you end up losing possession. Like, for example, this can be obvious for a passing attempt, right? It can be obvious. He sees that, see on the right side of the screen, your other teammate is there. And it looks like Noel was having a hard time with this ball, so naturally, the Spo guy is going to stay up, right? He's not going to turn around. This looks really awkward. So he can actually cover this, and that's what he does. Luckily, the ball isn't that beat. If you want to dominate in your threes, play really good third man, and also know when they're going to pass. Like this, for example. Your teammate should have known this was a passing opportunity. Somebody has to cover the pass option, right? Look, nobody is contesting Hotemo Kirai here, right? Nobody. He's turning into net. So who's covering this guy? Actually, your teammate should be covering this. Let's look at it from his point of view. I know this isn't his replay, but I'm going to use him as an example because obviously there's going to be times in your games when you're going to be in his position. So it's still good to analyze everybody. So right here, what do you effing do, right? You go middle. Why? Because, okay, my teammate is going into back post, which is you, right? Now pretend you're this Cans guy or whatever the hell his name is, KX. I'm just going to call him KX. So if you're in his position... You gotta cover middle, right? Now, John Kim can actually score this, possibly, but the odds of that happening is not that likely. Because why? Because your teammate, or in this case, in this game, you, is back post. Odds of this scoring, not that high. So, what you do here, play the next best option, which is a passing play to make it more confusing, right? The reason why you pass is because it confuses the opponents. Because obviously a direct shot would be way too obvious and too easy to predict. So naturally you want to throw the ball into a different direction like this. Oh shit, the ball is not going to the goal anymore. Where is it going to go? Oh shit, it's going to his teammate. Well, now it's too late. You know what I mean? You see how it's way harder for someone to block this? Right? Even if you weren't demoed, this would be way harder for you to read, because now he can shoot this either forward or behind you, actually. And you get demoed, so that's a really good play on them. So, if you were in KX's positioning, right, you gotta go to the middle. Because look, you just gotta trust that the guy in back post is gonna block this if the ball is shot directly. Somebody has to cover a passing option, and this is where he should have been on Kirai's ass immediately. Like, immediately. Like, this shit right here, he should be doing anything he possibly can to boost. Or he should pretend he is the opponent. Even better is you pretend you are the opponent. I do this a lot. If I were him, I'd position like this. I would move up like this. Right? I'd push up. Remember, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I talked about timing your play and leading up into a play. Remember how I said in baseball where the pitcher throws the ball, and if the runner is on base, they just start running before the play even happens? Well, this is exactly it. Something is going to happen because the ball is going towards a player. Something's going to happen. So you got to position for something. So I would position for as if I was the enemy and I want to score. So I would do this. I just move forward and beat the shit out of this guy and pass it to Null. So, yeah, a lot of it is just positional awareness and game sense. It's not even mechanics. Like, this is how you dominate your threes games. It's just you absolutely destroy their passing plays. You shut it down immediately. Nice. Good speed. You saw an opening there and you took it. Very good. That's what you want. You want to punish people as quickly as possible. There you go. Nice turnaround. Good try. This is rank D. I guess this is champ. It has to be champ. When I'm like Grand Champ 3 or like SSL, I think I'm rank B. Nice cover. Now, you don't have to jump off the wall, like double jump. You can just hit the ball. I don't really think you needed to jump off the wall. You can let the ball come to you a little bit later. So you actually can touch the ball off the wall. Right? Let the ball come to you a little bit more, and then hopefully you can... Maybe not. Maybe you could jump after it, but... Nah, I guess this does work out. I mean, it does help you get to the ball sooner. Never mind. Again, you're rotating wrong. So what are you doing here? So what's your plan? Are you trying to demo somebody? You can, but I mean, like, why not demo the guy who's even more of a threat? This guy, the Spo guy, is not really a threat because he's double committing, right? That's stupid. Totemo Kirai has the ball, so who's the next threat, right? You, like I said, you gotta cover the passes. Someone's gotta get into the freaking middle, right? You're last man. So why don't you just position in middle and demo somebody who's positioning for a pass rather than going up the wall? So what you do is you get your big boost, you turn around and go over here, and you cover instead here, and you jump up and get the ball. Or, if you want, take the slower route. You get over here, and you wait for him to come, and then you demo him. And then you go back. And he won't be able to go after this ball anyway, because you killed him. So, you gotta cover everything. Nice, nice, nice. Good try. Okay. Okay, good try in the demo there. See, that's more useful. Oh, man. If you didn't touch that, that would have been a lot better. Good try in the demo. See, that's better. You're making yourself useful when you rotate. Even when you don't have the ball, you have to be doing something useful. Oh, nice 50. See, this is what I'm talking about. See? If you control your 50s for a secret pass, it's broken. I mean, this is why you guys score. Because you guys control your 50s into a pass. You guys gotta keep doing this every time. The only reason I think the only reason why you guys keep messing up is because you guys aren't covering their pass options so well. Like, your defense is lacking, but your offense is pretty good. You have no defense. Oh, this went in? Oh, shit. What the heck? Okay. You gotta cover backboard, because the thing is, this ball is gonna get slammed over onto your side anyway, because let's face it, in threes, people like hitting the ball up in the air. So why don't you see that Null is on the ground, right? Like, you see Jonkin for a second, right? You can totally react to this in time. It's just you're not seeing it. Look at the opponents. Here. Who's hitting the ball? Jonkin's gonna hit this ball. He's definitely gonna boom this shit. Right? It came off the wall into middle. He's gonna boom this. So, I'll continue to go upwards. Now what happens, right? If you go up. Let's see. Let's pretend that the camera is you, and you have ball cam on. So, you go up the wall here. Look at this. You can just jump right after it. Don't jump, so you're over here, you can go up. You can possibly jump early if you know you can read it, or if not, wait a little bit, and then jump, like, now, so you can hit it over to the corner. Doesn't matter if it gets to Jonkin. I highly doubt he's going to control it if you slam it there. But someone's got to cover backboard. That's what hoops is for, right? When you play hoops, the backboard is stupidly broken. Yeah, it's broken because the ball has to be thrown in the air in order to score. But if you really think about it, doesn't that kind of apply in threes and in whatever game mode, in the standard modes too? Because, well, not only does the backboard still exist, but people can score in the air, like how you would in hoops, right? People can still double tap, so you gotta cover this area. You can't leave this undefended because people will abuse this so bad. So, and then what happens here? You get 50'd, I think? No, it's just the stupid post, or the bar. Just very unfavorable bounce. I'm surprised this went down. How did this... Dude, what the hell? How does it go down? What? What? How did that go down? You even hit the ball upwards a little bit more. Dude, what? Give me a freaking break. That's so dumb. Oh my god, that's Rocket League physics for you. My lord. Yeah, so, see, the defense is what's screwing you over. It's just, nobody knows what they're doing on defense. Yeah, good try. Maybe you could have jumped a little sooner, but you still went after it, so not the worst. Wait, I thought you said this is a loss. In this game, you win. Unless this is like a best of 3 and you end up losing the series. Okay, you could have had better control over your car here. I don't know what this... I don't know what this is, but you could have definitely followed through with this because you had more boost, right? Keep your nose pointed at the ball. Right, here's what I do. Keep the nose pointed, and then right before the 50 happens, you show your roof of the car or the wheels of your car to the ball, so you have a larger surface area to 50, and usually you win it. Because you don't want that to happen, where the ball gets thrown onto your side. You want to kill it as much as possible. Good positioning. Nice clear. Well, somewhat of a nice clear. At least it's a good try. I'm pretty positive he would have scored this. That was a nutty play. Yeah, he would have beaten Null anyways. Good positioning on Null to stay back. Okay. Good for you to go back really quick, because the problem is there's no third man. He's positioning for a pass, and you're still up doing pretty much nothing. So it's kind of like, well, remember what I said? You gotta keep yourself useful when you're off the ball. So I would rush back even sooner than what you did. I would have already known that he was going to go for a pass. Let's face it, you can't trust nobody. Of course he'd go for a pass, right? People want to hit clips. So you got to be the humble guy and just go back. Right? So, what you did, which is good. Nice positioning. Good try in the demo. Nice, taking the half moon pads. Love to see it. Now you turn in sooner, which is good. Don't get too close, though. You want to move. You want to stay back here, though. Nice. Good effing shot. What the heck? Nice. Yeah, so you don't want to get too close as third man, because the problem is, if you get too close as third man, then you become the 2.5 man. Because it's like, you're kind of in the same position as second man, but you're still behind him. So what ends up happening is, if the ball goes over your head, it's your fault, because you should have been way deeper as third. Let's face it, third man pretty much has nothing to do with scoring the ball, right? Third man just needs to cover the worst case scenario possible, which is it goes over both of your teammates' heads, right? Because if you get too close, then it has a chance to go over your head too, and then what the hell are you covering? And what are you even doing as third man, right? Sure, maybe third man can cover up second man's miss and do a cleanup shot. That does happen a lot. But that's usually the case when the opposite team screws up that bad, and third man can clearly see, okay, I can push up here and take a shot. Like, that's an exception. And if the first man rotated and is going to be back enough just in case the third man 50s it. If no one's able to get behind you as third man before you do something as third man, don't go after it. Because you don't want to overcommit either. Good try in getting a backboard, but you gotta be up here sooner. Right? Again, the ball's up in the air. Odds of this getting slammed directly down can be possible. However, KXNZ, you see, he has no boost. He can't get on backboard. You gotta trust that he's gonna go stay on the ground. You gotta be running your ass over to the backboard. Preferably you cut this way because it's sooner. So you go here real quick. See? Boost, boost, boost. You hit it away much sooner, and it's much easier to read than this monstrosity. Look how awkward this freaking is. Oh my god. You gotta make it easier on yourself. It's all about situational awareness. Nice. But good win on this game. Just basically the problem here is that nobody, including your teammates too, nobody's doing well on the defensive side. I mean, you guys get scored on 3 times. Enemy team gets scored on 4 times, so everybody's defense in this game sucked, right? You want to get scored on as least as possible, right? Which is what happens here, but let's face it. A 7-game match is a 7-point game is too high, even in 3s. Honestly, in 3s, since there's so many people on the field, it should only be like 2-1 or 2-0 max. It should never get over like 3 goals. Because it's like there's too many people, and if they're good, then the odds of the game being this high scoring is not that high. To be fair, this is champ, so a lot of people can make mistakes. But the point is, you want to score once or twice, like 1-0, 2-0, and don't get scored on the whole game, because it makes the game go by faster, right? And you'll get scored on. So that's how you want to play. You just want to shut them out immediately. You gotta have. You gotta lock in on defense too. Everybody locks in on offense, but what about defense? But what's the point of having good offense if you can't even block anything, right? You can't block the simplest shit. And if for some reason they get lucky, they might still score more than you and you lose, even though you guys are peaking. So, defense is so important. Even in my game, my defense is not as good as my offense. But honestly though, I don't know. I feel like I'm just all rounded. I don't really think I have a good strategy. Like I don't really think I'm good at particularly anything in particular. Like I'm not sure if I'm good at one thing. The only thing I do in threes is I play third man. So I guess my defense is better on threes in threes. I'm not sure, but whatever. Anyways, the point is work on defense and just be more aware of passing opportunities that the opponents can do. You know, try to find the obvious attempt at a pass and cover it. Because if you cover their pass, again, like I've been saying a million times ever since I've been doing these videos, is that if you abuse the fact that you know where they're going to pass, you should win every single game. Because it takes two people to pass, right? It takes two people. If you get rid of the ball, two people immediately overcommit. And now their poor last man is stuck in a 1v2 or a 1v3. And they'll be too busy. The first, second man will be too busy dilly-dallying on your field because that thing flew all over the place and the ball's gone. So think about it. Really imagine this. Just imagine the two of them just like flying into your side of the field with no ball because the ball's gone. And it's like, well, shit. Now the two of us are back here and our poor teammate is being absolutely slammed by three people. Yeah, no, he's going to get scored on, let's face it. So look for that in your next games. So anybody who's playing threes, doesn't matter what rank you're in, always look for a way to intercept passes and be good on defense. Be positionally aware of your surroundings. Alright, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. The next video will also be, hopefully, Road to SSL again. I know I was about to end the video here, but I want to make more gameplay videos, so stay tuned for that. Alright, peace.